Hi everyone. I noticed that in my other video I didn't show how to change the font. I just show you how to change the size of the font. So in this video we'll show you how to change the font. Okay? Um you can use any font that you have installed on your PC for your client. Okay? But be sure that the font that you are going to use is a common font that uh, every player that will play your server will have it installed on their computer too. Okay, so in this case, I will show you how this font looks like on the client. It is not a good font, okay, because it's this way, but I will show you how it looks like. To know, as you may see, I'm not on the font folder here. I just make a TTF search for the fonts that I have on my PC. I got all this. So to know if you have the font installed on your PC, just double click it and this window will show up. So press install, and if it's installed already, you will get this message. If it's not, it will start installing it. Okay? So I have it already. I will press here too. This will stop, and I close this. So to put this on the client, I will open only the book, open my launcher, this one, and I will F9 till I reach my breakpoint where the font is defined. Okay, so here I put my breakpoint. Where the font for this is for Chinese client. This one is for Korea client, as I say here. Okay. So, um, here, client is comparing what is the country that you declare, because as I say on the forum, um, the font is assigned by the country of your client. In my case, my country is 6. 6 is for Mexican country, okay? Where do you declare this? You declare this on your server list, okay? I have one open, your server list that is on your client. I have one open here. And here's where you declare the country, okay? On the second position. The second position is for the country. 6 is for Mexican. And the other ones are here. 0, 1, 4, 5, etc. So, the first position is uh, uh, well, uh, most of the people put on the first position 0. 0 is for declaring a test client, not a release client. The difference between a test and a release client is that with the test client you don't need to run the open server command. Okay, so this is the number that declares the country of your client. Depending on what you have there is what you have to change here. For example, if you have 0 as your client, then you have to change this line. I will show you how with this one, okay? If your country is 1, then you have to change this one for the font, and this one for the size of the font. If your client is 4, you have to change this one, and so on, okay? So in my case, that is 6, I have to change this line, okay? I will show you that if I go and move on from here, if I move on, it will compare. Is my client 1? No, it's not, so we'll jump here. Is 4? No, it's not, we'll jump here. Is 5? No, it's not, we'll jump here. Is my client 3? No, it's not. But, as I say here, uh, for anything else that is not 0, 1, 4, 5, and 3, or well, with 3, all will use Arial. So what I need to change for changing the font is this line. To change this line, I will mark it, right click, following down, immediate constant. It is a constant, okay? It is not declared inside the code. It is declared on the data segment. So it is here. I have to check it here, right click, binary, edit, and then I will change this for symbol. And click OK. After I change this, to make it a permanent change, I have to select all this red, right click and say copy to executable file. This will show up, I will close it, it will say, hey, you want to save it? I will say yes, and it will ask me, okay, tell me the name that you want. I will use this one, okay? I recommend that do not use the same that you are running in the moment that you make the change. So after I change that, I will take this line and copy to clipboard just to get the offset, okay? So I will make it here and paste it here, and because I need this one. Why? Because here I have breakpoints, but when I open the new one that I made, that is P1, I don't have breakpoints here. I have only the starter point. So here I will right click, go to expression, and I will copy paste this I already have here and say okay. And as you may see, I already have symbol here. I don't have it Arial. So that is for changing the font. For changing the size of the font, I will run this to show you that the font is already changed to symbol 1. Here, as you may see, I'm using symbol 1, okay? So I will restart here. I will move on to the offset. Now, I will put a breakpoint here with F2, okay? I will run the program till I reach this one, okay? So I'm reaching this one. Now I want I will see if I press F8, it will move up here, then we'll go here, and this is the line that I have to change it, this for the new size, okay? So if I change here for 1E, and to change it, I double click it, okay? So it opened this. I change here, I make a same, then cancel. If I want to make this change permanent, I will right click here, copy to executable, all modification, copy all, and close here, yes, and save it to, I will use this one, okay? PH2. So now, if I open the PH2, and I run it, you will notice that the font and the size of the font is already changed. Hey, as you may see. So, I'm not saying that you cannot change the font and the font size. Yes, you can change it. But be sure that when you change it, you are changing for a font that will not mesh up your user interface. See you guys. Hope the video was useful. See ya. Bye bye.